So in this one, we have a table of a good, let's say, जिसकी price is 10 and it remains the same, okay? The price doesn't change. And these are the quantities that you're going to sell. So your revenues are simply price into quantity. क्योंकि price same है तो जितनी क्वांटिटी बेचोगे आपका रेवेन्यू 10-10 रुपए पर यूनिट से बढ़ता जाएगा. सिंपल एज दैट. और एवरेज रेवेन्यू वैसे तो यू कुड जस्ट सिंपली टेक 1000 डिवाइड बाय 100 you get 10. 2000 divided by 100 you get 10. In fact, we've just proven above that price is actually equals to average revenue. I don't even have to do the math for it, and I can just simply write कि मेरा जो average revenue है वो price जैसा होगा, and that's how it's going to be. If I was to make a demand curve for this, how would it look like? How would a demand curve for this particular situation look like? If I was to construct a demand curve for it, let me do it on the left. I want to see how it looks like. So for a demand curve, you have price and you have quantity. ठीक है. प्रोडक्ट की प्राइस है 10 और एक दफ़ा तुमने क्वांटिटी 100 बेची, 200 बेची, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. The thing is, the demand curve is like this. A demand curve is horizontal. There's a particular name for this shape of demand curve. This shape is called perfectly elastic because price cannot change. So the revenue curve, when you have a perfectly elastic demand curve and the price doesn't change, well, the revenue is zero पे zero quantity बेचोगे तो zero ही होगा revenue. 100 बेचोगे तो 1000, and then continuously it just keeps on going up like this. This is how your revenue curve looks like when the price of the product doesn't change. Remember that. What if the price changes? It doesn't remain the same. So let me give you an example. If the price is 10, let's say you sell 0. If the price is 9, you sell 1. If the price is 8, देखो law of demand चल रहा है. Price is going down, quantities you're selling more. When it goes down to 7, you sell 3. 6, you sell 4. 5, you sell 5. 4, you sell 6. 3, you sell 7. 2, you sell 8. 1, and you sell 9. ठीक है. So let's do one thing. Let's construct a demand curve for it and see how this demand curve is going to look like based on this price and quantity. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Let's construct when the price is 10 versus when the price is 5 versus when the price is 0. ठीक है. What will be the quantities you're going to sell? Well, the thing is, based on this, when the price is 10, I sell 0. So that is my point right over here. When I sell 5, the price is also 5. That's my point right over here. And when the price is 0, I'm going to make a sale of 10, let's say. तो इसका जो demand curve है, this is how the demand curve looks like. It's a downward sloping demand curve, and this product is following the law of demand. Price goes down, quantity demanded increases. Now let's take a look at the revenue. To the revenue, The revenue is price into quantity. 10 into 0 is 0. 9 into 1 is 9. 16, 21, 24, 25, and then it starts to go down again. It starts to go down again and goes down to 0. Now, if for a downward sloping demand curve, if I make a revenue for it, a revenue curve for it, it looks something like this. 5 key quantity and let's say 10 key quantity. The way the revenue goes for it is, first it goes up. At 5 unit, it hits the peak. And then it starts to come down again to 0. This is how the revenue curve looks like for a downward sloping demand curve. अब इसका जहाँ तक एवरेज रेवेन्यू की बात है, I'll just take total revenue divided by quantity, or because I already know कि average revenue is always equals to price, all I have to do is just copy the prices down, because average revenue and price is the same.